Hello everyone and welcome to the ultimate armor guide and progression within it. Today we're going to be going over all of the armor sets that you can get, well the main ones at least, in the progression and which order you want to get them in and how expensive they actually are. So let's get right into it. So if we just come over to the auction house, we can look at our first piece of armor that you'll get, which is going to be glassite armor. Now this is like extremely cheap and it's really good for its price for some reason. It gives insane early game. You can get like 700 to 800 defense really easy with a good amount of fairy souls, and you can get about 1000 health with this set. And it will cost you about maybe 100 to 125,000 coins. It's really not too bad. So I would highly recommend this and just reforge it to either pure or fierce. I do recommend pure because at this stage you don't have any crit chance. Pure doesn't give much. I mean fierce doesn't give much, sorry. And after that set, you will be getting yourself up to combat 16 and getting yourself some young armor. Now this is like the next best thing. It doesn't give as much health, but it gives a lot more defense and speed, of course. It's also a good early game set because obviously god potions are really expensive, so it just helps with getting around that quite quickly. So that's pretty neat. And obviously the same combat level requirement is going to be protector, and this is also the same kind of price. You can get this if you just prefer to be alive more, I guess. So if you don't want to be as vulnerable in dungeons, obviously because you will go into dungeons with this armor set, you could be an early game tank and the set will provide you with nice base armor. And to start this armor, obviously it costs dragon essence. Now the next armor you'll probably want to get after that is strong dragon armor, or you could get a set of not superior, shadow assassin. This is obviously another good set. It will cost you about 20, maybe 30 mil to get a full set of good 5-star armor, but instead of buying the shadow assassin chestplate, which costs way too much, it costs literally 15 mil for plain, and 5-starred is gonna be super expensive. You're looking at about 18 million for 5-star, which is a lot, especially for early game. So you want to get a zombie knight chestplate, and this is gonna help just because of its really easy, really easy price tag. It's very cheap. You can see literally 30k. I would recommend a legendary ones. These are going to be about 500k, and these are just better. So you can see obtained on floor 5 and 44% bonus stat boost. You want one on floor 7 with the highest percent possible. So floor 7 and 50% is the max you can get. So this one over here would be perfect. Maybe this one is a bit more expensive, but it's 5-starred. So that is not the worst thing. The next set after this is obviously going to be Necron armor. And this is used basically from then till the end of the game. And this set will cost you about 80 million coins, but you don't want to get the Necron helmet for many reasons. Witherborn can just be annoying, and there are much better choices. For example, the Tarantula helmet, which is very much cheaper than the not Shadow Assassin, the Necron helmet, and it is slightly better. Once you get more money, you can also get a Warden helmet. This is obviously the endless game like helmet, since it costs 160 million coins for like a no ultimate enchants. So you would want Legion 5. Well, in this view, you'd probably want Mythic anyway, because better anyway, so blah blah blah. And the final set is going to be a more complicated set, which is going to be Crimson Armour. Now this is the new armor set within the Crimson Isle, the new Nether update. And this set is so goddamn good, bro. This set is mad. It's crazy. So this starts at Crimson, and then you star it, and it goes up to Burning, then Hot, then Magma or something. I'm not sure the tiers yet, but it is crazy good for its price. And obviously you just upgrade it within the things, the items in the Nether update. So it just takes a while to get, but it's very doable. And that is basically it for the armor guide. Tank sets are a little bit different, so let me quickly just go over that, because I don't think that I covered some of the armor sets that you would get. So let's just start that, I guess. I don't know. So obviously auction house again, and the first set that obviously is going to be a tank set is Protector. This is pretty standard. Start with Dragon Essence, get a whole bunch of defense and health, put a defense gemstone on it, get growth 5, prot 5. Doesn't really matter. You can also get Last Stand 1 or 2 if you are balling. And after that, you'll probably go to Burrs for a little bit because there's not a lot of mid-game tanking. And then you'll get yourself some gold or armor and 5-star this, and you need a floor 7 requirement. And after you get all this maxed out, so obviously Legion 5, Prot 7, Growth 7, with that, you'll basically be like the best tank ever. Now for the helmets, you do not want a Goldor helmet. They suck as hell, bruh. So the helmets you want is a Reaper mask when you get Goldor. Let's get here. So a Reaper mask, that is pretty good. It's basically the best you can get for a helmet like this. And then you can get a Spirit skin if you want. Another one that you can get is the Spirit mask. This is another tank set that you can, like a tank helmet. It doesn't seem that great, but you gain immunity when you die, so it helps with... It's basically just a Bonzo mask. Basically, where you can run away and heal, but not that great. If you're struggling in early floors, though, you can buy yourself a Bonzo mask. And that will provide you with some extra life. Because when you die, then it obviously doesn't make you die. And that's pretty cool. So that's everything to do with those armor sets, with tank and normal progression. If you want me to do an armor guide for Archer, I can do that as well. I just am running out of time right now because I need to go to the gym. But, you know, so that's basically it. So if you liked the video, then bye. Anyway, see ya.